What is the truth of your love connection? Greetings, beautiful soul. This is Dahlia with Spiritual Society, here to bring you a pick a card reading to discover if there's anything being hidden from you at this time. This could be the beginning stages of a connection with someone you barely know. This could be a committed long-term relationship. You could be single and wondering what's happening next in love. All of that we will discover in this reading. Take a deep breath in and allow your intuition to guide you to the card or crystal that calls out to you the most, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Let's begin. What is the truth of your love connection? Welcome in, card number 1. By being drawn to this card, I'm sensing that you are in the beginning stages of a connection. This is someone who you barely know, someone that you're just starting to learn the depths of their energy and connect with them at this time. Now, the cards that you were drawn to in the beginning are time spent with you was the happiest of my life. And you're also drawn to flirt. It says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Time spent with you was the happiest of my life, and flirt. So this is a flirtatious new beginning. Like I said, this is someone that you're just beginning to know. This could be someone that you were introduced to through a friend or on a blind date or through a dating app or some sort of mutual connection where you're starting to, extend that flirtatious energy to one another, and the excitement is growing and it's building. And this person is telling you that the time that you shared together was the happiest of their life. So there may have been some instant chemistry and instant connection with this person. Now, the card that I just pulled is the 7 of Cups. Very interesting that the affirmation on this card says, I trust myself to see the truth. So you're being drawn to trust yourself to see the truth of this situation. So like I said, you may be feeling like there's instant chemistry and instant love connection with this new person. 7 of Cups means that you have options available to you. Now, this could mean that this relationship isn't official, that the two of you could possibly be dating other people. Or, like I said, if you met through a dating app situation or online dating, this could mean that there are other people that are interested in you and vice versa, and the same for them as well. But essentially, this could be like playing the field and seeing what really means the most to you in a connection, what type of characteristics and character traits and what personality vibes with you the most. And so that's what I see with this 7 of Cups. You and this other person are vibing, feeling each other out and deciding where is this connection going to go next, okay? So let's look at some love oracle cards. Okay, what do you need to know about the truth of this situation? This new, flirtatious attraction, self-indulgence. It says focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Okay, very interesting. So with the 7 of Cups and the self-indulgence, this is to make sure you're prioritizing what is important for you and don't overextend your energy too soon. Because like I said, with the 7 of Cups, I am seeing that this is about choice. It's about having options. And so what I'm seeing is rotational dating, where, you date more than one person at a time, not to get overly invested or, take it too far as your physical chemistry and that sort of thing, but really just to explore personality types and to see, like I said, what chemistry vibes with you the most. So I would say don't fall too fast, too soon. The truth of the situation is that it's in the beginning stages, that it's an opportunity to be flirtatious and to have fun and to not fall too deep too quickly, because there are other options available to explore for both you and this other person, okay? So let's see, how does this affect you, okay? How does this affect your energy? We have the Devil. Very interesting. Now, this card says, I am free of whatever is holding me back. And I find it very interesting that the artwork on this card is not what it is traditionally, but it is two people dancing together, kissing, and they have like these chains almost loosely. It's more like a shadow chain, you know, a shadow of darkness kind of loosely tied around their wrists. And then you have these key locks. So the Devil card is traditionally about being on the lookout for anything that would hold you back from being your greatest self. So this could be addictions to substances, or even addictions to suffering, or just being limited by your own mind and what you believe is possible. Now, how does this affect you is the question we have here. Now, like I said, don't fall too fast too soon. That may be a pattern of behavior for you, that if you don't give yourself time to pursue these other options, then you may get roped into something that doesn't serve you in the long run. So focus on yourself. Take the time to really invest in multiple people just to see who is right for you, so that you don't get love bombed, is the word that I'm thinking right now. Like this says, time spent with you was the happiest of my life. Now, if someone tells you that, you may get goosebumps and feel, wow, this is the one, you know? So don't automatically assume that someone is the one just because they love bomb you. What they're saying may be true, but give it time to unfold so that their actions match up with their words as well. Like it says here, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. It doesn't say to one person, it says to others, which means that this is an opportunity to flirt and have fun with multiple people to explore the connection, okay? All right, so let's look at, let's see here. Let's get another love oracle about how this affects you, okay? How does this affect you at this time? Okay, so we have heartbroken and lightning. So this card says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And then we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So in combination with the heartbroken and the Devil card, this shows me that it's possible you did have the experience with a narcissist in your past, or experience with someone who did love bomb you and make you feel that they were the one, but ultimately it led to heartbreak. It led to a sadness and a mourning of that connection. Now with the lightning card, it does appear that your love life is on the verge of sudden transformation and change. So this may mean that after a period of being alone for a while, or even just after a period of heartbreak and self-reflection, all of a sudden you have multiple suitors, like the Seven of Cups. You have multiple options available to you, and it's up to you at this time to really contemplate what is the most valuable for you, what character traits mean the most, and pursue and go in that direction, rather than just being love bombed and then you just give all your time and energy to this one person and it turns out that they were the wrong person, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get a message directly from your higher self, which speaks to you through your intuition and your gut instinct, okay? Wow, that came out fast. What is the message from your higher self? Oh, wow, look at all these wands energy. Yes, this is amazing. You have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, look at this. The affirmation on this card says, I love and care for myself first. And that is what we have here with the self-indulgence. So again, do not be swept away too fast. This is an opportunity to have fun, to flirt, to date multiple people for the effect of seeing which one suits you the best, okay? So love and care for yourself. This card, Ten of Wands, is also about carrying a burden, carrying a responsibility. So I would say the burden of responsibility in this situation is to make sure you're prioritizing what is important for you and don't let someone sweep you away with kind words without action behind it. Now we had the Page of Wands, which is about a renewal of inspiration, excitement. It's also about the possibility of receiving good news. Okay, so the message from your higher self is that someone, it could be this specific person that you have in mind where you remember this same theme of words that they shared with you, that time spent with you was the happiest of my life. And this could lead to a commitment where this person reaches out and lets you know that you're the one that they want to spend their time with. You are definitely the person they want to commit to and devote all their energy to. So that could be this Page of Wands where it says, I am always open to good news. So I would say the message from your higher self is just to stay positive and optimistic that good news is coming in your love life, no matter who it's going to be. Now, you also had the Queen of Wands. Now, this says, I am naturally creative. The Queen of Wands is a very empowered, self-empowered. She's attractive. She is the leader of her own life. She knows how to take care of herself. She knows how to take care of others. And people are really drawn to her because she's very magnetic. So I would say that this message from your higher self is, this is the energy that you're operating in right now, is self-empowerment, attraction, and magnetism, and to use that energy to attract the right partner. You don't have to go out and force anything to come. You don't even have to be on dating apps or anything. You just have to trust that your magnetism, your attraction is going to energetically call into your life the right and perfect person. So expect good news, expect a commitment, expect the right partner who's really going to treat you with so much just devotion and love and that ultimate bliss of connection, okay? But right now, this is an opportunity to flirt, to extend this magnetic, attractive energy, this self-empowerment. You walk in a room and people just turn heads and say, oh, wow, who is she? Who is that person? Wow, look at them. That's what this card is all about, okay? So right now is a time to have fun, a time to devote your energy to yourself and to expect the best and be optimistic and hopeful that your energy is calling into the right exact person at this time, okay? All right, so let's look at where your power lies in this situation. I do feel that I've expressed that a lot, that it's your energy, you're focusing on yourself, making sure that you don't fall too fast, too quickly, but that you are playing the field and enjoying flirting, enjoying creating chemistry and seeing who vibes with you before you fall in deeply in love with another person. But let's get some specific tarot cards to answer this question as well. What is your power in this situation, okay? What is your power in this situation? What is your power in this situation? Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. It says, I take great care of what I value. And that's exactly what I was saying up here. The Seven of Cups is about choosing what you value, seeing the options and making a wise choice, not to just fall too fast into a situation and then regret it later on because the person's words didn't match up with their action. And then that instant chemistry that you felt turns out to be a fluke. It turns out to be superficial. They just said those sweet nothings just to get your attention. Then when they got what they wanted from you, they, devoted their attention to another person, they left, etc. Okay? So with the Seven of Swords, it means to be on the lookout for deception. Now, that is the same thing here with this Devil card, to be aware of people who aren't really in your best interest, but they may be good talkers, they may be attractive, they may have a magnetic charm, but ultimately they don't have your best interest at heart. Okay, so your power in this situation is to be aware and take your time and to open up to your gut, because sometimes we dismiss red flags because we really want partnership. We're really attracted to someone and we want it to go somewhere, but then we see these red flags or we feel in our gut there's something wrong here, and then we just dismiss that feeling because, like I said, we'd rather have someone than not. So your power in this situation is to be aware of red flags, to pay attention to them. And if someone doesn't match their action and their energy with their words, that is an opportunity to go find another person, to continue looking, to make sure that that other person fully aligns with your values. As it says here, I take great care of what I value. So the power is in your hands as far as making sure you choose the right cup. Not a cup that looks shiny and pretty and then has a snake waiting inside to bite you, okay? All right, let's get another card. What is your power in this situation? What is your power in this situation? Wow, we had another swords come out. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. So you have 3 sevens here. So I would look up the angel number 7 to see if it has a specific message for you regarding your love at this time. Now we also have the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is about being anxious, that just the worst possible things are going to happen to us. It's about staying awake at night and being afraid and being frustrated and worried and fearful, okay? The affirmation on this card says, I trust the present moment. So as far as where your power lies in this situation, do not let fear, for instance, fear that you'll be alone, or fear that someone else won't come if you let this person go. Do not let any fears, worries, or anxieties push you to make a choice too soon without really fully investigating if it's right for you, so that you don't get burned later on. Like it says here, be on the lookout for deception. Listen to your gut and trust that when you see a red flag, what that person is showing you is real. You can't change anybody. You know, we have this idea that, oh, I can change them, they'll be better. No, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That's your message and that's your power. Believe them the first time, and don't let fear of loneliness or fear that there won't be another person force you to make a decision that ultimately will not be in your best interest. 7 of Pentacles. This is about patience. So your power regarding love at this time is to be patient and to expect the best and to not perpetuate fear of loneliness again to force you to make a decision that won't be in your best interest. Patience, and also planting the seeds for what you want. You know, there's a saying like, we kiss a lot of frogs to get to our prince. So any negative experiences you have had in love, I want you to use them as clarity, Okay, so what one person did wrong, you can flip that and say, okay, if I was with a cheater, I want someone who's going to be devoted to me. If I was with an abuser, I want someone who is unconditionally loving and respectful of my time, my space, my energy. Anything that went wrong in your love life, use that as fuel and clarity to plant seeds about what exactly it is that you want. That's the Seven of Cups, making sure you're deciding what you want, what has value for you. Then you plant the seeds, being optimistic and expect the best, like this Page of Wands. Expect that the seed that you've planted is going to grow and you're going to reap that harvest. And the Seven of Pentacles is after you've done all that work, you've clarified what you've wanted, you planted the seed, you've watered the seed with your faith and your hope and your expectancy. Now all you can do is wait and be patient for the harvest. Be patient for reaping the fruit and the reward of what you've been energetically working towards. That is your power in this situation. Okay, beautiful soul. All right, I'm going to get one final love oracle card just to see the possible future of this connection that is blossoming. What is the possible future of this blossoming connection? We have passion. Yes. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so I have felt that energy throughout this reading, that it was kind of like an instant connection, an instant chemistry, and the two of you have bonded very quickly. Now that will lead to passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. Just don't forget the advice that I shared with you throughout this reading, that the power is in your hands. You have more power in this situation. And so don't lead yourself to believe that you have to accept anything right away, or, just give too much too soon. And I do feel like a slow burn of a connection will lead to clarity, and that clarity will lead to a surety of passion within that develops into a deep commitment. All right, beautiful soul. I love this message for you. If you resonate and you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a lightning bolt symbol down below. Again, if you resonate and you want to claim this message for yourself, comment a lightning bolt. And if you did really love this reading and you want a personal reading for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that at any time. And until the next time I get to read for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. What is the truth of your love situation at this time? Welcome in card number 2. Thank you for joining me for your pick a card reading. If you're drawn to this reading, I'm getting the sense that you are single. So if that is the case, then go ahead and continue listening to discover what the truth of your love life is at this time. The cards that you were drawn to in the beginning say, I want to come into alignment with you. And also, you deserve love. You are lovable. So by being drawn to these cards, as I suggested, you are most likely not in a love connection at this time. You are single, and you're also hoping and desiring for love to come into your life. You may be even trying to manifest your soulmate. Now, with this card, it says you deserve love. So you may have felt unlovable or unworthy at some point in your life, or even now, feeling like love evades you, that love is just out of your grasp. Why can't I have my soulmate? Why can't I have the love of my dreams that I've always been wanting? So the truth of your love life at this time is that you are lovable. You deserve love. Now with this card, it says, I want to come into alignment with you, which is about manifestation, because the way you manifest your soulmate is by feeling them in your life already now. And then when you can feel that juicy energy of having already that love, that partnership that you truly desire, how does that feel if your desired partner was sitting right next to you, hugging you, embracing you, kissing you, sharing laughs and time and energy with one another, traveling and exploring and just having a great time? How does that feel within within you, when you can really feel their presence without them being next to you, that is when you know that you are in alignment with your soulmate, and that is when they will appear. So your soulmate wants to come into alignment with you just as much as you want them to appear in your life. And it all starts, number one, with self-love. Knowing that no matter what you've been through, it doesn't affect your worthiness. It doesn't affect your lovableness. You are loved by the Creator who made you. You will always be loved, and you are infinitely lovable. You start with that foundation. And then from there, you explore what type of partnership would you want? What are the qualities and attributes and aspirations that you desire in a partnership? Then you clarify that. Then you plant the seed of hope and faith that is what's going to come into your life at the exact right time. And you don't worry, you don't have fear, you don't have any energy of doubt. And that is being in alignment with your soulmate as they come into your life in the near future. Now, the card that I shuffled in the beginning came Death. So what is the truth of your love life at this time? You have been in the process of transformation, like a butterfly, a caterpillar that goes into a cocoon and dissolves into a puddle of goo to be reborn into this magnificent, beautiful flying creature, okay? So the affirmation on this card says, I let go and embrace new beginnings. So the truth of your love life right now, again, is that it's in transformation. You're letting go of the past, or you're being asked to let go of the past. Let go of all painful situations that you've ever been through in love, no matter how difficult they were, no matter how traumatic they were. Remember, you deserve love and you are lovable. So it's time to let go of any pain from past relationships and open yourself up to and embrace new beginnings, okay? Yes. So let's get another love oracle card to find out more about the truth of your love life at this time. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. So for me, this shows me that it's time to take a risk on love for yourself. It's really time to get back out there and enjoy yourself again. If you had a painful ending of a relationship, you may have been single for a while, and you may have been mourning the loss of a connection. And so you may not have been dating or interested in dating. You may have silently within desired a connection, but due to the pain that you may have experienced in the past, may have doubted that it's even possible for you. And so perhaps just kind of let love be your last priority, be last on your list of what you want to manifest and call into your life at this time. But this card is saying it's time to embrace new beginnings. It's time to take a chance, take a risk, and gamble with your own love life. And now I'm getting the sense of like when you date again, you go on multiple dates. Sometimes you get hurt in that process because maybe you have an attraction for someone and they don't have an attraction to you back. And it's, how are you going to deal with those dings in your self-confidence? Are you going to maintain your sense of worthiness and lovableness in those situations through dating and finding the right person? So that's what I mean by gambling with your heart. You never know what's going to happen when you go on dates, but at least you're getting yourself out there. You're taking a chance, knowing that you are lovable and that there is someone that wants to come into alignment with you. And you're let go of anything that hurt you, any resentment, any past residual energy from the past, and you embrace this new beginning, taking a chance for your love, okay? So let's take a look at, is there anything hidden in your energy field that may be blocking or preventing coming into alignment with your soulmate? Is there anything hidden in your energy or blocking you from receiving this partnership, this love that you deserve? We have Four of Wands. Four of Wands represents marriage. It also represents celebration, celebrating your tribe with your community. Now, the affirmation on this card says, the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Now, with this card, I'm getting the sense that it was a marriage, and I did feel that over here as well. This death card could be the divorce, the ending of an actual marriage. Okay, this could be also a proposal that didn't lead to marriage and you ended the proposal before you got married. So there is something around marriage that is blocking you. Now, if you've never been married, this could also be an energy of fear that it will never happen for you, or something along those lines. Just either a marriage that failed and now it's blocking you from feeling worthy and lovable and attracting a new love into your life because you're holding on to the past, or this could be a fear that marriage is not happening or is not in your future. All right, let's get another love oracle. Okay, what is hidden in your energy field that may be blocking you from love at this time? Girl talk. It says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Very interesting. I did feel with this card also that you need to have more fun. You need to spend more time with good people that you really enjoy in order to uplift your energy as well. And that's what this card, Girl Talk, is talking about. Time with friends, living in the moment, having fun, moving on, and happily single. So I do feel that if what I've been saying has resonated up to this point, that it's possible you were in a long-term commitment or even marriage that ended in divorce or separation, then you may have resentment or some sort of residual energy from that past partnership that is making you feel a sense of low self-worth or low self-love. And you haven't been happily single. You haven't been enjoying the present moment and just enjoying your life and going out there and having fun and seeing where that energy leads to. Okay, so yes, I would say as far as any blocks, it would be holding on to a past pain, particularly a marriage connection that possibly led to divorce, rather than being happy single, having fun with your friends, going out and enjoying yourself, okay? All right. So let's get a message from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know at this time in order to move forward, to have fun? Ace of Wands, I am inspired to follow my passion. So yes, the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings and discovering where your passion is. Like I said here, you may not have been happily single. You may not have just been enjoying your life and living in the moment, especially if you're holding on to any trauma, pain, or resentment. So message from your higher self, get back out there and have fun. Find out what inspires you and makes you feel passionate again. Go try new things, explore new hobbies. It's very possible that you will meet someone new when you're out there exploring new hobbies and new passions. Someone who's in alignment with the same energetic passion that you are as well. Okay, message from your higher self. We have the Star. I am inspired and positive about the future. Look, both of these cards, I am inspired. I am inspired. So the message from your higher self is inspiration. Now, breath. And the word inspired is originated with the breath, it's like to be breathed into. So I'm getting the sense that your higher self wants to breathe life into you, because your higher self knows the truth, sees all situations from the highest perspective, knows how worthy you are, knows how your lovableness has been untarnished. And so your higher self wants to breathe life into you, wants to inspire you to have passion and adventure and excitement in your life again. Now, again, I am inspired to follow my passion. I am inspired and positive about the future. So this card, the Star, is about hope and faith renewed after a period of darkness, expecting that life is returning, expecting that bliss and happiness is for you, is coming into your life at this time. So again, message from your higher self is to be inspired, to pursue passions, to light yourself on fire with life and love again, to have faith and hope that what it is that you want is coming into your life. Take a chance on love again. Do not hold on to any residual energy from any past relationship. Do not hold on to resentment of any kind. It's time to get back there, to embrace new beginnings, to take a chance and a risk, and to expect the best, to be positive about the future, that there is a soulmate that wants to come into alignment with you and who is going to treat you just like you deserve, okay? All right. So let's look at where your power lies in this situation, okay? Where does your power lie in your love life at this time? 7 of Cups. This is about choices. This is about having options available and needing to pick the right one. So I would say get back out there. Like I said up here, take a chance, a risk on love by seeing what your options are, okay? Yes. I would say go out and have fun, pursue new hobbies. It's likely that you will meet some new people in these areas, and then you can kind of survey, who is most in energetic alignment with you, okay? But ultimately your power lies in this situation is exploring your options, seeing what your choices are, and making sure that you're choosing the cup that has the best option for you. And you can trust yourself, because it's going to be something that invigorates you. It's going to be a connection that feels inspirational and passionate, okay? All right, let's get another card about your power, where your power lies in the situation. Getting back out there, seeing what your options are, playing the field, exploring connections. Where does your power lie in the situation? The Tower. Wow. This says, I surrender and know how to go forward. So this is definitely in alignment with the Death card, because the Tower is a breakdown, a sudden breakdown of any situation that we were in. And I do feel this represents divorce. And if you weren't actually married, then a separation of a long-term partnership. But ultimately, I feel like your power is built upon the rubble of your previous foundations that have been destroyed. So remember what I said, that no matter how painful or difficult a situation is, it never tarnishes your shine. It never is proof of your worthiness or your lovableness. No matter how wrong someone did you, no matter how dirty the situation was, no matter what happened, you're still perfect, whole, and complete. You're still beautiful. You're still worthy. You're still lovable. Okay, so this new connection that you're calling into your life is built upon the rubble, the ending, the crashing and the burning of a previous situation that only now gives you further clarity about what is right for you and what option you want to choose and who you want to call into your life. So it is time to renew your hope, to follow, to find your passion and follow and pursue that, to go out with friends, to have fun, to invigorate your life with passion again. And it is very likely that in that situation, in that environment, you will meet your right person, this soulmate who wants to come into alignment with you now, okay? All right, so let's get one final card to see about a possible outcome for the future of your love life. What is a possible outcome for the future of your love life? What is a possible outcome for the future of your love life? Love yourself first. Oh my goodness gracious. The cards don't lie. This says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? So the future of your love life is built upon your present moment now of knowing that you deserve love, loving yourself first, pursuing your passions, renewing your hope, rebuilding your love life on the ashes of a previous crumbled foundation. Okay, and like it says here, your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. So as you pursue new passions, interests, and goals, you become magnetic, you become attractive. Your inspirational energy now draws into you this alignment with your soulmate. What a perfect reading. Yes. I love this message for you. If you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a magic wand emoji. Again, if you resonate and you want to claim this message, comment a magic wand emoji. Also remember that if you did like this reading and you want a personal message just for yourself, the link is available in the description box to book a personal reading. And until the next reading I get to do for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. What is the truth of your love connection at this time? Welcome in card number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. By being drawn to this reading, I feel that you are reconciling with an ex at this time, or that could be something that is in your near future. Either way, by being called into this reading, you have a situation with an ex that is returning into your life at this time. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And the other card you were drawn to is you are my wish fulfillment and I want you only. So through a period of separation with an ex, the two of you could have come to terms that they are the only person that you want. The period of separation may be clarified that feeling of desire for the two of you, okay? So yes, the first card that came out as far as more truth of this situation is the Seven of Wands. This card says, I actively hold true to my values. The Seven of Wands is about needing to protect yourself from criticism, outside influences and opinions about how you're living your life. Now, this makes me feel that it's possible that the reason for the breakup was the criticism of other people. It could have been on your side or their side, where this often looks like, you know, a parental figure like a mother who doesn't like your significant other. And so they nitpick you and criticize you until finally you just give up and, you know, give them what they want in order to please other people. So it's possible that family or friends played a part in the ending of this situation in the first place, okay? And that through the period of separation, the two of you realized, or one of you realized, that it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what other people think. I realize now that I truly love this person. I don't want anybody else except them. And I'm not willing to go look for anybody else. So I have to have them back in my life. Okay. So let's look at some love oracle cards. What is the truth of this love connection with a past partner that is returning? Now it says date. It says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan and set a date. Now I feel like this was both of your original intention, was to date someone new, to get back out there. But now this card represents the two of you coming full circle back together to date. Okay. Yes. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so is there anything hidden that you need to be aware of at this time? Is there anything hidden in this connection that you need to be aware of at this time? All right. So we have Two of Wands, Judgment, and the Magician. Very interesting. What is being hidden here? I really feel like this is in alignment with what I just said. I don't necessarily feel like there's anything negative that you need to be on the lookout for. This Judgment card is about making choices that serve your highest self. This is about being on the lookout for self, not worrying about what other people say, but making sure we're making choices that are in our highest interest, choices that are full of self-positivity, self-worth, right? And the affirmation on this card says, I look back with compassion for myself. So looking back, again, it's this image of looking back and having compassion for the choices that we made, and also realizing that that choice was a mistake, so that we can continue to make choices that are in our best interest and not please other people, because at the end of the day, people are going to judge you no matter what you do. Whether you listen to them or not, they're still going to judge you, okay? So this is about making sure you're listening to self. So what is being hidden in this situation? Just the fact that this is an opportunity to pursue self-interest and to have compassion for self, which means making choices that are in self's highest good and not to follow the opinions or advice of other people. Now we have the Two of Wands. This card says, I focus on what I want and make it happen. Two of Wands is about needing to have an adventure, to leave our comfort zone, to pursue another interest, to pursue a passion. I'm getting the sense that this other person may even live at home. So like if they live at home with their mom and then their mom was criticizing you for, being with you, you weren't the right person. That doesn't have to be the case. That's just an image that's coming to my mind about this person living at home and being in a comfortable space and now needing to leave the nest per se and to pursue what is their interest and what's passionate for them, what they truly desire, focusing on what I want and making it happen. Now we have the Magician card, which is a very similar energy. It says, I manifest perfectly what I desire. So what is being hidden here? I just would say that I'm feeling more of this other person. It could be you as well, but I'm feeling this other person, this ex in your life, has really sat with the mistake of breaking up with you or the ending of the connection, however it ended. And now they're really focused on winning you back, focused on manifesting a connection with you by leaving their comfort zone. Now, if they don't live with their mom or they don't live at home, for instance, leaving their comfort zone could be leaving the pattern of people pleasing, leaving the pattern of listening to other people to their detriment so that they can focus on what they want and manifest that, bring that into their life, okay? So that's what's being hidden at this time. Nothing really negative, just the desire to come back again, to manifest a love with you and a realization that they did the wrong thing. They made a choice that wasn't in their highest interest. All right. Is there anything hidden in this connection here? Seduction. Now, this card says third-party interference. So I'm not reading this how I might in other readings, that, seduction of like a woman who's trying to seduce him to be with her, and that leads to the breakup. I'm not reading that here. I'm reading that the third party interference, like I said, could be a mom or a family or a friend that they listen to. And you know what is funny? For the first time, I'm noticing that this word is spelled incorrectly. I've never noticed this before. But it says seduction. This M is supposed to be an N, and I've never noticed that it's an M. before now. And so I'm thinking about mom again, the letter M. So anyway, that's just a tangent, something interesting I never noticed before. Anything you notice is a message for you. So it definitely could be mom is the third party. It could be someone with the letter M for their first name. Either way, what's being hidden here is that there was a third party interference. There was a person, a family member or a friend who convinced them that you were not in their best interest. That led to the ending of the breakup. And now they're realizing that they made a mistake. They need to listen to their heart and to do what they want, really, to create the life that they want for them and not for other people. Let's get a message from your higher self about reconciling with an ex. What does your higher self want you to know? The world. This card says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. So I would say this is a positive sign from your higher self, that they recognize that although the situation ended in the past, it doesn't mean that it's not right for you now, is the message that I'm getting from your higher self with this. Because the World card is about graduating to a new level of experience. It's about the ending of one phase and the beginning of another. So I feel like this signifies the first ending and now the new beginning, graduating to a new level of love with this person based on the self-realization that they had. And now they're going to pursue what is in their best interest rather than pleasing their mom or pleasing another person in order to do what's right for them. So that means that when you come together again, or if you're already together, it's going to be another level of experience. You're going to feel the change in this person. They're going to be more confident, more secure, more willing to stand up for you and to put other people in their place when it comes to you. Okay, and I would love for you to let me know in the comments if you've already reconciled and you already see a change in your partner from the previous time you were with them. And that would validate this World card as well, okay? So let's get another message from your higher self, okay? What does your higher self want you to know at this time about the truth of this love connection? Wow, we have strength. This card says, I can deal with whatever comes my way. All right. So the Strength card is about looking fear in the face and being courageous to be afraid and do it anyway. Be afraid and do it anyway. That's a message from your higher self. So I'm getting the sense that it might be nerve-wracking to come into a relationship with somebody who you've already been with, because then those fears of, is this cycle going to repeat itself? Is this going to happen again? That is an obvious fear that someone can have when they've already gone through a negative situation, when you've already gone through the pain and the tears and the heartbreak. Then you have that residual fear that it's going to happen again. So again, this message from your higher self is, even though you might have a little bit of fear that the cycle is going to repeat itself, do it anyway. Pursue this relationship anyway, because again, with this World card, I feel like it's not going to be the same relationship. It's going to be augmented. It's going to be stronger because this other person knows themselves better due to the breakup. And now they realize that you are the only one that they want. They tried to break up. They maybe even tried to date other people and get back out there. But through that experience, they realize that there's no one out there for them except for you. So that can be your strength, that this person is going to show you and prove to you that they're different and they're stronger, and that even though there might be a little bit of fear, you can trust them that the same thing is not going to happen again. Okay. All right. So let's look at where your power lies in this situation. Okay. What is your power? Queen of Cups. Yes. This card says, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. So that really reminds me of what I was saying. Be afraid and do it anyway. Meaning that you'll feel that you really care for this person, and other people will be like, girl, why are you getting back with that person? They broke up with you the first time. They broke your heart. Why are you going to stoop so low? You know, those criticisms from other people that would say you're making a mistake, but you know what's best for you. You know how you feel within. It doesn't matter what anybody else says about you and your love life. It's your heart, it's your life. You trust your knowing and you follow it. And that is going to lead to just an overwhelming depth of love and compassion that the two of you are going to share. This Queen of Cups is a very intuitive, imaginative, dreamy, psychic, sensitive, compassionate energy. So that is your power in this situation. Trusting your intuition, trusting your heart, showing yourself compassion, even showing the other person compassion and understanding why they did what they did or why the situation had to dissolve in order just to grow into something much stronger and more beautiful in the long run. Okay? All right. What is your power in this situation? Okay. What is your power in this situation? 9 of Wands. I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. Again, reminds me of this Strength card. So now the way this card is worded, I feel like you needed to be strong during the breakup because of the depth of love that you still felt for this person. And it makes me feel like you were holding on to hope for reconciliation, even when it looked like the whole thing was lost, okay? So the 9 of Wands is about being tired, but still needing to persevere towards the end, okay? And that's what I feel here is like there was a moment where it looked like it was over. There was a moment where, you know, you were both tired and you're both frustrated with the situation as it was, and you're almost ready to give up. But now you have clarity. Now you have an understanding of self-love and self-compassion, knowing that you're going to make the choices that serve both of your interests and not listen to any criticism or any naysayers about your connection. So again, I feel like your power in this situation is persevering beyond what appeared to be an end to a new beginning, like this World card. Yes, beautiful energy. I'm loving this. All right, so let's get a card about the possible future of this connection. What do we need to know about the possible future of this reconciliation, this connection? Love yourself first. This says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, I love this. I'm going to get another card. What is the possible future of this connection? We have playfulness. Wow. This says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I love this because it says to recapture romance. Again, this reconciliation energy, this recapturing the flame of what you've already had. Now, again, this says love yourself first because your self-love makes you more romantically attractive. Again, this is about this Queen of Cups energy, this strength energy, being strong in your energy, not wallowing, not pining, having self-trust. So if this is a situation that hasn't unfolded yet and you're desiring and hoping for a reconciliation, this is again about loving yourself, knowing how worthy you are. For instance, if this was a mom criticizing this other person for being with you, then you don't let that tarnish your shine. You know how worthy you are. You know that you're a catch, right? So as you stand in that worthiness, you stand in that energy of, I know who I am. I know I'm a beautiful person. I know I'm worthy. Then that attracts your love into your life again. So again, it's like if this is an ex that you haven't come back with, but you want them in your life, focus on yourself. Don't pine, don't wallow, don't force, don't reach out. Focus on self, love yourself, know how worthy you are, and then the other person may reach back out to you. Again, this is playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it reminds me again of loving yourself, having fun, enjoying life. That makes you magnetic. That makes you attractive. And if you're already if you have already reconciled, this is an opportunity to be playful with one another. Remember what I was saying with that strength card, that when you've broken up with somebody, you can be fearful that the cycle is going to repeat itself. Well, in order to overcome that fear, it's time to be playful again. So I would recommend, doing things, finding ways to be playful with one another. So this means like, don't jump back into the relationship the way it was before. And I mean, like, don't go back to the boring phase of being in a relationship where all you do is watch TV and eat food together. Like, when you've been together with someone for a long time, you don't go out and date. You don't go out and have fun the way you used to in the beginning. You just kind of living life together. So I would say, in order to recapture the romance with a reconciled partnership, date again. Explore the connection as if it was brand new. So that way you can enhance the chemistry and the joy and the fun without it getting back to that serious mode that makes you feel like, oh, this is just going to be the same old thing where we're bickering and yada, yada, yada. Okay? So inject playfulness into your connection of reconciliation by dating again, having fun again. Okay? Yes. I love this reading for you. Yes, if you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment a gold cup emoji down below. Again, if you resonate and you want to claim this message, comment a gold trophy cup down below. Also, if you really did love this message and you want to receive a deeper dive into a personal reading, you can always do so by clicking the link in the description box below. And until the next reading I do for you, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. What is the truth of your love connection? Greetings, card number 4. Welcome in. By being drawn to this reading, I'm getting the sense that your love situation involves separation. So you may have recently broken up with a partner or be on the verge of feeling like a breakup is looming. And it could be due to infidelity, because the cards that you are drawn to are, deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. And you're also drawn to the separation card, which says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, with this card, deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. That's where I'm picking up on infidelity, or that they possibly left you for another person, or even if you aren't aware, they may be pursuing other interests with other people. Now, with this saying, it's my intentions for you have always been pure, perhaps they did really have pure intentions for you. Perhaps they really did love you, and it's possible that the love connection just kind of drifted away and that your passions are waning. It's possible that the two of you have reached a point in your love life that you're just no longer on the same page. Now that happens, especially when we've been with someone for a long time. At some point, we just drift apart because we change so much throughout the course of our lives that who we are now is not who we were when we got together. And so our interests are no longer in alignment. So that's what I'm picking up on here, is just a gentle drifting away that is leading to other love interests. Okay, so that may have been something that you've recently gone through, or you're kind of sensing and feeling that it's happening. Now, with this High Priestess, this is where I'm getting that you have a sense, your intuition is guiding you to the truth of the situation. It's possible why you were drawn to this reading in the first place is to get more details on why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Now, this card says, my intuition guides me to the truth. So I would say, regarding this connection, whether it has already separated or you're feeling like it's on the verge of separation, I would say trust your intuition. If you have a sense that something is going on, for instance, if you have a sense like this person is talking to other people or exploring another connection, you need to trust yourself, because your intuition is giving you the truth. They're guiding you to the right answer. And that means you don't necessarily have to validate what you feel or know by asking the other person what's going on. Okay, so if you feel like they're talking to someone else or cheating or anything of those along those lines, then you're probably right. Okay, let's get another card. I'm going to use the Love Oracle deck. Okay, what is the truth of this possible separation? Sunglasses says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing. Okay, so it's possible that you're actually watching this person. You could have a tracker on their phone. You could be, you know, getting their passwords for their social media, checking their DMs. I feel like you're trying to prove that your intuition is correct by investigating what they're doing. Okay, that's what this card represents. Now, remember what I just said. You don't have to validate your intuition. You just have to trust your gut. Your gut instinct is usually right, because that is information directly from your higher self. Now, what you do with that information is where your ego comes into play. So if you get a gut instinct, you don't need to seek proof. But then if you want proof, it's because your ego and your personality has now taken charge. Okay, so remember what I said. You don't have to validate your gut instincts. You have to learn to trust yourself, that you know what you know, regardless if you know how you know it or where the information is coming from. You know, so you don't have to go stalk their social media or track them or follow them around. You just have to trust yourself. Okay, all right, so let's look at, is there anything being hidden that you should be aware of? Okay, is there anything hidden in this connection that you should be aware of? We have the Four of Wands. Now, I just got the thought that this person could already be married. You could actually be a mistress or a third party in this situation. The Four of Wands is about marriage. It's about celebrating love with our tribe, with our community. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting marriage. There's an element of marriage to this connection. And I am getting infidelity and cheating and third-party information, third-party situation here. What do we need to know about what's being hidden? This says, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. Now that is interesting. Now I'm getting the sense with these two cards combined that this isn't the right person for you. If you are a mistress or this other person is already married, this card is telling you that you don't need to subject yourself to being anybody's second choice. Have faith that your love is coming. Okay? Let me get another card. What is being hidden in this connection? Boat. Yep. Yeah, wow. Okay, so this dragonfly card says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So there's definitely some information hidden beneath the surface, but I feel like you already know what's happening. Like I said with this high priestess, your gut is telling you the truth. And it's time to, instead of like holding on, watching, stalking, looking, investigating, it's time to be lighthearted about what you already know. And the information may come to light. This other person may tell you exactly what's going on. Maybe you don't know that they're married. Maybe you think that you're the only one and that they want to marry you. They want to pursue you. And so that may be the information that comes to light where they say, look, I am married. I can't marry you. I can't pursue a serious connection with you. I'm already in a long-term relationship or something along those lines. Okay, so you may not yet know their full situation. And this, you may have an instinct, like maybe they never take you to their house, or, you know what I mean? Like, you just know, it's like there's something there that they're not crossing any further, and I want to know why. And so, yeah, some information may come forward, but you already know what it is. Now with this boat card, it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So that reminds me of this Cupid's arrow, that it's time for you to move on so that you can receive what you need, which is someone who's actually going to love you, dedicate their all to you, marry you, commit to you, not use you as a second option or, you know, a mistress. Okay, but ultimately, yeah, I do feel there's some sort of hidden information, like they're already married, and that it's time for you to move on so that you can receive the love that you actually deserve, okay? Someone who's going to honor you and not use you as an option. All right, let's get a message straight from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to be aware of in this situation? The Hanged Man in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so with these two cards, your higher self is saying that you're not paying attention to the red flags. You're not listening to your intuition, and you're pursuing an interest that is not in your highest good. The Hanged Man is about seeing situations from another point of view, being willing and able to look at it from another perspective. By it being in reverse, you're not willing to look at the truth of this situation. You're not willing to see this other perspective that your intuition is trying to reveal to you. Instead, you're holding on by watching, stalking, looking, investigating. Now, the Moon card is about unknown information that's coming to light, similar to that dragonfly, information that is still hidden, but yet, you know that something's unknown, but you don't know what you know. It's the same with this High Priestess. Because it's in reverse, this says, my intuition guides me to the right decision. My intuition guides me to the truth. My intuition guides me to the right decision. I'm repeating myself for a reason, because I've been saying you already know the truth. That's why you're here in this reading, just to validate yourself. And I do feel like it's that need for validation that is perpetuating the heartbreak, the negativity in the situation, where it could just be cut off and you move forward and you allow your love, your perfect love, to come into your life, okay? So yes, you're not seeing the truth of the situation by looking for proof, by wanting proof. You already have proof, and it's you know. Okay. Yeah, so that's the message from your higher self, is don't avoid the red flags. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's guiding you to the right decision. It's guiding you to the truth. So don't avoid it, okay? All right, so let's look at where your power lies in this situation. Where does your power lie? Two of Wands. It says, I focus on what I want and I make it happen. The Two of Wands is about being willing to leave your comfort zone to go on a new adventure. And your comfort zone would be continuing to perpetuate this situation where you might be in a relationship with a married person. And so you're not honoring yourself by, being someone else's option. Now, this Two of Wands is really, think about that. Do you want to be a third party? No matter how attractive they are, no matter how much chemistry there is, no matter whatever they have or whatever they do that you might enjoy, do you really want to be an option? Do you really want to be a third party? If the answer is yes, then you can keep going in the situation. If the answer is no, it's time to move on so that you can receive that Cupid's arrow, so you can receive the soulmate love where someone is not going to treat you like an option. They're going to dedicate their whole energy to you. They're going to marry you. They're going to commit and give you that type of love that you really deserve. So that's what this Two of Wands is about. It's like, really focus on what you want and be willing to leave the current situation that you're in order to get it. Okay? What is your power in this situation? 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 We have Three of Swords. Amen to that. This card says, I see things exactly as they are. I see things exactly as they are. All right? There's no sugarcoating, no holding on to hope that this person is going to treat you how you want to be treated. I don't think they will. I think they're going to keep being a player. They're going to keep treating people as options. As long as other people let them get away with it, that's what they're going to do. Now, this Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It is about separation. It is about loss. It's about facing the pain of anything that's not working and being willing to dissolve it, being willing to separate. That is your truth in this situation. Focus on what you want. Answer that question. Do you want to be someone's option? If the answer is no, see things exactly as they are. Listen to your intuition. See the red flags as what they are. You don't need to pursue any investigation to prove that you know what you know already. You just need to accept and move on so that you can receive what you deserve. Okay? Yes, beautiful soul. I love this message for you. I hope that it served you, gave you clarity and inspiration on how to reclaim joy and happiness and authenticity and authority in your love life and what you deserve and need at this time. If you resonate with this message and you want to claim it for yourself, go ahead and comment a boat emoji down below. Again, if you resonate and you want to claim this message, comment a boat emoji. Also, if you did appreciate this reading and you want a deeper, more personal message for yourself, the link is available in the description box below to book that at any time. And until the next time I get to read for you, as always, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now.